Hello. Leslie, first to comment today. Hello. Shelley, good evening. Hello, Chrissy, Melissa, Liz, Gemma, Melanie, Andrea, Katie, and Patricia. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Annette as well. Are we all okay? Hello, 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 hello. Have we had a good weekend? Oh, why isn't my thing working? Control. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Is it over there? Is that why it's not working? Oh, I think my keyboard got disconnected. It did. Okay, sorry. Panic over. My keyboard got completely disconnected, like unplugged then. However, it is also a Bluetooth keyboard. It doesn't have to be plugged in. Maybe it needs to be on a certain setting to make that work. Anywho, back again. Hello, 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 hello. It's for your mum, Marion, Liz. Not a problem. I do have both names here. I didn't know which one to use, so I'll call Marion. That's absolutely fine. Let me just change the name to the person who's opening it is on here. That's not a problem. Thank you for letting me know. Perfect. So today is a normal live. We are fully booked. Oysters and egg hops available. There is still some pearls in Perline, which is lovely of you guys to do to each other. Just trying to think. I think that's all of the updates from Friday. Nothing's really changed since Friday's updates there. Yeah. Okay, so up first then is Marion Howe. Marion, are you here? Excuse me. Marion, hello, hello, hello. Marion, you've got 6 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each that you'd like to have. Got a really itchy end of my nose. I always, maybe it's like makeup getting caught. Do you have nose hairs at the end of your nose? I'm sure you would. You know, like those little baby white hairs. Always tickles me. Oh, it's one of those frog in the throat days today. Oysters, so all oysters. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Peach fuzz, exactly, that stuff. You have that on your nose, don't you? I'm guessing that's what's making mine itch, like when you get makeup caught on it. So 6 oysters. We're still going to start with Perline for you. and then we'll move on to the oysters. So let me know if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells, and if of course there's any colours, excuse me, any colours that you're hoping for. So good luck. Sorry, my throat is really a frog in my throat today. It's going to crack in and out, I'm afraid. So you've got a Cinderella Blue as your gifted pearl. Excuse me. So I'll pop that straight in the middle, Cinderella Blue there. Donate the shells. Okay. So good luck then, my lovely. Oyster number 1. And we're going to wait to see what colours come out. Now I've just looked, so I'm just going to move this camera over slightly, because otherwise this box here gets right in the way of, oh, no, okay, of the opening. Right, let's see how that goes. Okay, so your first oyster, you are twinning with creamy pearls. Now they do have the slightest hint of like a pink to them, but they're definitely base cream with the slight overtone of like a baby pink there. So creamy pink twins from your first oyster. Your next one. Light pop. You are twinning with darker pearls here. Now I'm just going to dry these up for you. I think I can see a little flash of a bit of green, but they could be, oh, they're silvery chocolatey greens. I think they're like a original peacock colour. So we'll call them peacock twins, because they're sort of a base silver chocolate, but then they've got these flashes of greens coming through as well. They look quite silver there, but they're definitely chocolatey, greeny colours too as well. So yeah, peacock twins there. So the original peacock twins, the original peacock colour I should say. Your next oyster. Excuse me. Light pop. And you are twinning for your third set of twins. And these ones are Mystic Purple twins. Let me bring them across. So Mystic Purple twins, I'll just pop them straight there. Now they do look like they are very similar in shade and colour there, and size even. Oh, I've just realised why the camera's slightly funky. There we go, the camera's not on a wonk anymore. Your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, that one's a tougher one to open. Oh, wow. Okay, so a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see there's no pals there. I can see straight away, let me just pop them through. There's one. Oh, it was in like a little sack there. And two. So you are twinning. Fourth set of twins here. And these are larger raspberry twins. Oh, look at those. Now these ones, they do look ever so slightly different. So this one looks slightly lighter. This one is slightly brighter. I'm going to say visually it looks slightly larger as well. I don't think it's a massive difference, but visually there is that slight change there. Okay, next oyster. Slight double pop. Oh, can you see already? So I do like to squidge from the top because it just sort of pushes, most of the time it pushes anything down and then it can sort of pop out the bottom. So even if I see one at the bottom, unless I think it's going to fall away sort of straight away, I do normally like to start at the top still. So you are twinning for your 5th time. And these ones are creamy rose gold twins. Now if I pop these up near the top, so you might be able to see the difference. Yes, so the top two now are going to be the creamy rose golds, and then these are the creamy pinks. So you can slightly see that change there. And then your last oyster, Marion. And there's no more in that one. And you've got a single raspberry here. Now this single raspberry is definitely slightly lighter than the first twinning raspberries that you've got. Excuse me. Okay. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'm going to need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. So I'll need the colours for the top, the middle and the bottom. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice as well. I just need to know what colours to swap out, what colours to swap in. Okay, so from the top, you've now got those creamy rose golds at the top, then the creamy pinks, then the original peacocks, then the mystic purples, then the raspberries, and then you've got the single raspberry and the single lighter icy blue. The pink twins at the bottom, no, I would still say they're about an 8.5. I think they look bigger because they're next to the others. Marion, if you'd like me to measure them, I will do so. I don't like to move them until you guys, until the person who's open it is sort of lets me know that that's okay, or if they'd like me to or not. But yeah, just if you would like me to, that's not a problem. So you'd like, I'm just going to move these two down the bottom here so then we can do this in the middle. So you'd like to put the mystic purple at the top then the light pinks, and then the raspberries, and then you're going to have a look at that and see what you think. I know I've put them slightly wonky there, but what do you think to those? Oh, I know, Gemma, but since things have changed, I don't like to, especially with this view, like the different camera view, I don't like to move them unless the person who's open it is sort of says to, because as you all know, if you guys are trying to work out your colours, if I go and then mix them up or move them around, it'll get very confusing for everyone involved. So you would like me to measure the raspberries? Okay, so raspberry number 1 is not a 5. Whoa, is a runaway. Not a 5.5. Okay, not a 6. He jumped to a 6.5. 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. So the first one is an 8.5. And then number 2, so this is the visually slightly larger. It's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, and straight through the 8.5 as well. So what do you think to that order? Are you happy with that order there, or are there any changes that you'd like to make, Marion? Happy with that order? Perfect. So we're going to have Mystic, then Creamy Pink, and then Raspberry. Okay. So then the remaining pearls, if I just move these ones up for you, the remaining pearls there, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? The peacock pearls on dangly earrings, and the others are loose. So when you say the dangly earrings, do you mean the simple drop earrings? So the silver simple drop earrings. I'm just bringing up the link. Or do you mean the thread through earrings? Alphabetically, my website. Sorry, my brain is not. So, okay, these are the simple thread throughs. And then the simple drops, which is the first one I thought is, where are they? Are they not on the website? Why ever not? Why are they not on the website? I will fix that immediately. The thread through, okay, perfect. So the simple thread through earrings, the ones I put the link in there for, that's fine. Let me put a note. So you'd like to be invoiced for simple thread through earrings with the OG peacocks. And then the remaining pearls here you're happy with as your loose pearls. That is beautiful, Marion. Okay, well, your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And then I've just popped that safely up there for you as well, my lovely. And thank you as well for the donation with your shells. So I'm just going on to see if they're not on the website, because they're definitely in stock. And that's one that I don't necessarily always need to count the stock for, because they're always sort of a rolling delivery. Simple drop earrings. Are you run out? Oh, they are. They are now back on the website again. Perfect. Marion, you're very welcome. Up next then is Carol J. Grant. Carol Grant, are you here? Perfect. Carol, hello. You've got 6 openings altogether. You'd like to have 4 egg pops, 2 oysters, donate the shells. Perfect. I don't normally offer this, but these 2 are the 2 that I grabbed. This one was a stowaway. Normally, I used to offer this if a stowaway came out. So these 2 were the definite 2 that I grabbed. Are you happy to continue with these 2, or would you like to swap one of these 2 for the stowaway? Just because he was so adamantly, like, he landed on the tray in front of me. Would you like to swap in this one? So I'll take out possibly the bottom one, as like more fingers are on the like a finger, 2 fingers and a thumb are on the top one. Or are you happy with these 2, and then I'll carry on with the 4? The 2 in my hand are fine. Perfect. Just sometimes it's like, is it fate that it jumped out? Is it not fate that it jumped out? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'd like to donate the shells. I'm just going to scroll back up. Hoping for periwinkle. Okay, fingers crossed for periwinkles for you then. With the pearls and the sand, are you happy for me to mix all the pearls together, or would you prefer me to keep them as separate? So let's go down. We're going to do the pearline first, which is your gifted pearl, then your egg pops, then your oysters. So good luck. Bloop. And you have got a mystic purple. So these were gifted forward on the last live actually. So a mystic purple as your gifted pearl there. Mixing is fine. Perfect. So egg pop number 1. 4 pearls in this one. In here you've got a autumn peach, a grass green, which is a slight stushed pebble grass green, an icy blue, and a darker muddy chocolate. So it's like a gorgeous chocolate. It looks like he's got a hint of green to him again, but I do think that's definitely more chocolatey colour. Your next egg pop 2 pals in this one. You've got a don't think it's quite amber, no. So it's another, but it's quite a deep autumn peach, but it is autumn peach. And then a blood orange. Your next one. 4 pals in here. You've got a grass green, which is definitely darker than the first one. A sea foam green. A creamy white. And a darker gunmetal grey. Thank you, Bab. And then the last of your egg pops. And you've got 4 pals in this one. A midnight blue, quite a darker midnight blue, but we can definitely see the blue coming through there. Another Cinderella blue, a lavender, and a squished pebble yellow. So he is yellow, but he does have that sort of squished pebble slight shape to him there. Shelley, bless you, thank you for the stars there. And Diane, thank you for the stars as well. And Terry, bless you, thank you for the stars, guys. I do appreciate it. Coming back for your oysters now, Carol. Oh, no, I'd already changed the camera, sorry. So oyster number 1. Slight double pop. Diliana and Leslie, thank you for the stars. Oh, this is the tougher one. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of flesh left there, but there's definitely no pals there. And then in here, Annette and Laurie, thank you as well, ladies. I do appreciate it. There's no more in that one, so let me have a look at his colour. Andrea, and thank you for the stars as well. I think this is an OG peacock. It is, so it's got those peacock sort of darker shades, but he's got a little bit of green and the tiniest sort of chocolatey, almost like a chocolate purple flash in there as well. And then your last oyster. Light pop there. Oh, okay, now most of the flesh has come away on this half, and I can see, oh, run down the front, see a pearl there. I can also see a pearl on this half. However, let me just have a squidge. Okay, so there's no more in that half, and then no more in that one. So you are twinning. And they are twinning periwinkles, and you was actually hoping for periwinkles as well. Oh, I love that. Okay, so Carol, twinning periwinkles. Then you've got the peacock at the top, so the OG peacock. Cinderella blue, midnight blue, and then Cinderella blue. 2 grass greens, the first one's slightly lighter. And then you've got seafoam green, a mystic purple, and a lavender. 2 autumn peaches and a blood orange, a dark muddy chocolate, a creamy white, a gunmetal grey, and a squished pebble yellow. What do you think, and what would you like to do, Carol? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you would like where, And if of course you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice, and then again I'll still need to know which ones you would like where. Shirley, thank you for the stars there. You'd like to swap the gunmetal and the yellow for 2 blacks to go on the centrifuge earrings. So the gunmetal and the yellow. Now I don't have many blacks, so let me see if I can get 2 matching. Are those? Yeah, so these 2 are the closest I can get. I think that they are measuring the same size, just visually I think one looks slightly larger than the other, but if I measured them they'd measure the same size, if that makes sense. So if you're happy with those, they'll go on the centrifuge earrings. Happy with those? Perfect. I'd like to swap the midnight blue and the first autumn peach for rose golds for the other earrings. Now, let me have a look for you. So the rose golds that I've got are all very light rose golds. So as long as that's okay with you, let me just find a matching pair and then I can show you. Ooh. Oh, they're just the tiniest bit different. Okay, so these 2 are the closest match I think I can do. Now one is slightly darker than the other, so I think this one's the slightly lighter one. This one's a touch darker, so it's not a massive difference, but there is that slight difference there. Would you be happy with that pairing there? Yes. Okay, so they're going on the other earrings. Brilliant. And then we just need one more colour for the other item. So rose golds on here. one periwinkle on the mountain charm, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a pin cap with the other periwinkle. Yeah. The white as loose, and then the rest with pin caps. So you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps on loose, but not white pearl. Okay, so if I just put this one in the separate bag, and then the remaining pearls I'll pick up. Perfect. Oh, I just added a load of sand in then as well. That's okay. I can take that out when I do it tomorrow. Perfect. Let me bring you back up then, Carol. I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Carol. Oh, yes, of course. So the OG peacock into Perline. Okay. Okay, so OG peacock into Perline. Perfect. Okay, so again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, and that's very kind of you donating that forward there. Okay, up next then today is Kathy Duckless. Kathy, are you here? Oh, bless you, Carol. Well, you're very, very welcome. I don't think I've seen Kathy yet. So, Kathy Duckless, are you here? Mary, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Mary. I do appreciate it. Okay, so Kathy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Kathy, please comment on her comments. It will bring it forward so I can see as well. And if not, we'll move on. So just give her another moment. Okay, so I've not seen Kathy, so if she comes on again, we can add her back in, but it would be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Tracy Hill. Tracy, are you here? Tracy, hello. Please can you donate the oyster shells? Of course you can. So Tracy, you've got 2 openings altogether. Are both of them oysters that you would like to have, or would you like 1 oyster, 1 egg pop? Leah, thank you for the stars. Both oysters, perfect. Donating the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, I need to change it to your name, sorry. Because Kathy wasn't here. There we go. So let's go down. We're going to start with the donated pearl and then move straight onto your oysters. You're hoping to get some pale blue or even creams or whites. The earrings are going to be for your wedding. Oh wow. Well, first of all, congratulations, Tracy. I'm sure you'll have a magical day. Your gifted pearl is a lighter Cinderella, actually it's a silver Cinderella blue. So it is still light blue, but silver Cinderella as your gifted pearl there. Love it. I hope you're happy with that one. So fingers crossed we get some colours that you're happy with. Of course, if we don't get the colours, we can swap them for you, so there is that option. But we'll see what comes out first and then we'll go from there. So your first oyster. Ooh, gorgeous pop with that one. You are twinning. Now, I think we're twinning with denim blue pals. Oh, I mean, it's such a gorgeous colour. I think you said you was looking for more possibly lighter blues, but we've still got another oyster to go. But denim blues as from your first oyster there. And then coming back for your second oyster. Oh my, wow. Okay, so you are twinning for a second time and twinning with denim blue twins again. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so it's an all blue opening for you. But like I said at the start, if you're not happy with these shades or these colours, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice, and then I'll need to know which two you would like on the earrings. So you've got the 2 sets of denim blue twins, and you've got the single silver Cinderella blue as well. What do you think? What would you like to do? Swap 2 for a creamy colour, of course you can. Let me have a look for you. Excuse me. Let me see what these ones. What do you think to those two there? And do you have a preference, the top one or the bottom one to swap out? So the top set or the bottom set? Or of course you could keep one of each if you wanted to. Denim blues, there is a waiting list. Yeah, I think I've got maybe 2 or 3 people on the wait list for the denim blue. Can you keep the top ones and use the creams for the earrings? Of course you can. So let me first of all, let me pop these on here. So cream for the earrings. And yeah, guys, I am sorry, they are going to have to go to the waiting list, the blues. So let me just double check. So keep the top ones. So let me just take the bottom set away there. Perfect. So I've got those there. So then these 3 pearls are going to be your loose pearls, my lovely. So I'm going to need to know if you're happy with these, or if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make. They are all perfect. Brilliant, Tracy. Wow, I'm glad you're happy with all of those. Okay, well, again, I hope you have an amazing wedding and, of course, marriage. And I hope you're going to be happy with everything once it arrives here. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Okay. Up next then today is Terry Hawk. Terry, are you here? Terry, hello, hello, hello. I have your necklace I got last time. I'm going to put on the blues. Oh, I love that, Tracy. Oh, and Terry, 12 openings altogether. Which 12 would you like to have? Excuse me. Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each you would like. Eight pops, 4 oysters, donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8 pops. Would you like me to, are you happy if I mix the pearls together, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's go down. Oh, I thought I changed. It didn't copy the name over. There we go. So let's go down again, starting with the gifted pearl first, then your egg pops, then your oysters. You're happy if I mix them together for you? Perfect. Okay, so good luck. Bloop. You've got a seafoam green as your gifted pearl here. Okay, so egg pop number 1. And you've got 2 pearls in your first one. So a silver chocolate and a grass green. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in this one. You've got a sky blue. It's a pickle green. Oh, why have I put that? Sorry, that can go in the green line. So pickle green, a purple frost, and an autumn peach. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. A seafoam green, another silver chocolate, a rose gold, and a blood orange. Next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. A golden yolk yellow and another purple frost, I think slightly darker than the first one. Your next egg pop, and we've got 4 pals in this one. So you've got another blood orange, a grass green, a snow white, and a darker purple, so dark deep purple. Next egg pop, and we've got 3 pals in this one. So you've got a bridal white, a slightly oval dove grey. So if I pop it down like so, you can see it's slightly oval there. And then you've got a peacock GB, so a greeny blue peacock. Let's pop the peacock at the top. Your next egg pop. And you've got 2 pals in this one. We've got a seafoam green and a autumn peach. And then the last of your egg pops. 4 pals in this one. So in here you've got a Cinderella blue, a lavender, a seafoam green, yep, we can still see it on the end there, can't we? Yep. And a slightly stwished pebble, so slightly funky shaped, darker chocolatey bronze. So stwished pebble, chocolate bronze. Okay, so I'm just moving these egg pop shells out the way, and then we're going to move on to your oysters. So I think we've got 4, did you say? 1, 2, yeah, 4 oysters here. So coming across for oyster number 1, Terry. Okay, so we've got a silver Cinderella from your first oyster. Your next one. Light pop there. You are twinning. There's no more in that one. Oh, I think they are, let's come across. This one's periwinkle. This one is periwinkle, but he's got more blue to him. This one's a normal sort of periwinkle, and this is a more blue periwinkle. So twinning, yes, but they are slightly different there. Your next oyster. Double pop. And you've got one pearl in this one, so he is an autumn peach. Slightly brighter autumn peaches to what you've had there. And then moving to your last oyster, Terry. Slight double pop again there. And then you've got an autumn peach here as well. What do you think to all of these? So again, I'll go through everything again for you. And if you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And again, which ones you would like where. So let me okay, so you've got the twinning periwinkles, one more periwinkle, one more blue periwinkle, a GB, so greeny blue, excuse me, a greeny blue peacock, 2 purple frosts, a dark purple and a lavender, 2 Cinderellas and a silver Cinderella, seafoam, grass green, pickle green, seafoam green, grass green, 2 seafoam greens, 2 silver chocolates, a rose gold and a chocolatey bronze, autumn peach, 2 blood oranges and 3 peaches, golden yolk yellow, snow white, bridal white and a dove grey. If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap for colours of your choice. Can I pull all seafoam green, pickle green, pea green and dark green to the left? So all the seafoams, grass green, so all of the greens. Pickle, seafoam, grass, seafoam, seafoam. I think that's right there. A vertical line, one above the other. So any colour order? One of each. Okay, so seafoam, grass, pickle, and then you've got seafoam, grass. And then I've done it like that because then you can see the different shades as well. You'd like me to add a pea green as well? Okay, which colour would you like to add? Swap out for a pea green. take out the orange line. Okay. Can I match the larger grass green? And then you're going to need 2 more pea green as well. Let me see if I can match this. I think it's slightly smaller. I think that's pretty close there. I'm going to put it on this side, if you're happy with that. So take one of those, and then you'd need 2 more pea greens as well. What do you think to those? Seafoam pea and then grass green in that order. So seafoam pea and then grass green. So those 3 there in that order, if you're happy with that. Yes, brilliant. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to take these 3 out as well, as they are the swapped pals. For the bracelets, we're going to have seafoam, pea, grass green, pea, and then seafoam. So, like so here. Is that okay? So I'm just going to write this down. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So seafoam, pea, grass green, pea, seafoam. Yes, perfect. Okie dokie. And then I think we've got one more item of jewellery to choose for Terry. purple frost on the charm. Okay, so then that is your jewellery chosen for. Let me just write this down as well. So purple frost. Brilliant. So the remaining pearls are your loose pearls. Can you confirm, are you happy with these, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Can I move the 2 Cinderella, the rose gold and the yellow to the left, including all of the greens? Does that include the greeny blue peacock, or are you leaving that one? So the 2 Cinderellas, does that include the silvery Cinderella, or am I leaving that one there? The rose gold and the yellow. And the GB peacock. Okay. So silver Cinderella as well, or leaving this one here? Nope, leave the silver Cinderella. Okie dokie. And then you'd like to gift, let me get my paper, you'd like to gift to Bent Anderson, Rachel Louise, Terry Thomas, Shelley Stanton, Rathnomium, and Carol Ann Grant from the right hand side. Okay. Ladies, do you know which pearl you would like? So I'm just going to write from Terry Hawk on all of these. So I just wanted to get down the names first so I didn't miss anything. So I will try not to miss any comments as they come through. Terry Hawk from Terry Hawk from Terry Hawk, and last one is from Terry Hawk. Carol, you'd like to have the silver Cinderella. Perfect. Raf, you'd like to swap one for a sea foam, and you'd like to be invoiced for a pin cap on it. So I'm just going to take from the end, but obviously at the end, where's my pen gone? You'd like to keep any of those, we can swap them around for you, Terry. So Raf with a pin cap. Terry Thomas, purple. So on the right hand side, so the lavender Terry Thomas, I hope that one's right. If not, do let me know and I can swap it around. Oh, Rachel, the lavender just went, but I can swap in a lavender. So lavender on a hoop fitting. And you've sent an email, perfect. If you've emailed, then I will get back to you as soon as I can. So I'm going to pick up this lavender, Rachel. However, if that one's not okay, do shout out. I can swap it around. Carol, you'd like to be invoiced for it on a hoop fitting as well. Swap one for a candy floss pink on a pin cap. Shelley. Yep, candy floss pink. Oh no. There we go. On a pin, and then I've looked away from the comments for a second, so I need to scroll back up. Let me just attach this on here to make sure I haven't missed anything. So if I go back to where I saw, so Shelley and then Rachel, that's good. Terry, you'd like to be invoiced for a small lobster. Yeah. Okay, so it's just Bent Anderson I haven't seen yet. Purple on a hoop fitting, so purple frost, if that one's okay, on a hoop fitting. The remaining pearls, Terry, on the left hand side, you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps. Okay, so pin caps on the two periwinkle, sea foam, pickle and grass green, two Cinderella, a rose gold, a GB peacock, and a golden yolk yellow. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these are the swapped ones. So then the remaining pearls there, Terry, what do you think of these ones? The 2 smaller chocolates, so this one and this one, you'd like to pop into Pearline. Bless you, that's very, very kind of you. And then the remaining pearls here, you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. Let me bring you up as well. Okay, Terry, I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells, Terry. Your invoice will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And of course, very, very generous gifted into Pearline as well. So it's very kind of you. And I'm sure whoever receives those will be very, very happy. And that's up there for you. Okay. Up next on today is Pauline McNiff. Pauline, are you here? Hello, and you've sent in loyalty cards. I don't have them yet. Let me have a look at my emails. Sent yesterday. Yeah, let me just have a look. Okay, that's all okay. I'll add those on for you. So that means you've got 19 openings altogether. Which 19 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each you would like. I just need you to see this before move. I'll be on about it all night. Oh, okay, hang on, let me have a look. Let me see the thread, I think that's what you mean. Kathy Duckless message to say she's travelling and asked to be moved to Tuesday. Okay, she's third in the lineup then, I think. Okay, no, I can make a note, move to Tuesday. Not a problem. Thank you for letting me know. Although she would have got added onto the next available live anyway, which there is definitely space available for Tuesday. But that's fine. Made the note anyway. So let me come back down again and have a look just to see if I've missed Pauline's comment. I don't think so. Okay. You're welcome, Gemma, and thank you. Oh, I did miss your comment. Sorry. Oysters donate the shells. That didn't come through to me. Okay, so I'll just keep an eye. I'll possibly have to refresh if it doesn't come through, but hopefully I'll see. So thank you everybody commenting on it because it brings it forward for me. So I've already forgotten. 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. Oh. They may all fall. I've sort of stacked them, but they're all leaning on each other. So if you hear a little cascade of like clicking like this, it's where they've all fallen over. Right, so would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? We're going to start with your gifted pal, and then we'll do all of your... oh, it's gone upside down. Sorry. We'll do all of the oysters afterwards. There we go. Okay, so with your gifted pal, and you have got a mystic purple. So again, this is one of those that was gifted out on the last live. So it's mystic purple in the middle there. Donate the shells, bless you, thank you very much. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. Oh, I just broke through the shell. Just at the very bottom there, so let me just take that off. But there's no pearls on that one. And your first one, you have triples. So are there certain colours you're hoping for? I don't think I've asked that one yet. But triples with your first oyster here. So we've got another mystic purple. Very, very, very similar size and shade there actually. You've got a waterberry, so mixed between a raspberry and a waterberry. And then you've got a lighter autumn peach as well. Your next one. Light double pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And we are twinning with autumn peach pearls. So I'm going to pop them right at the top. Oh, sorry, it's gone, hang on. Oh no, it's sorted itself out. So I'm going to pop them at the top because if you get any other twins, I'll make a line of twins there in case that helps your decision at the end. But as you know, if you'd like to move them around at the end, I can do so. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And you've got, oh, I think it's actually a yolk yellow. Yes, it's a golden yolk yellow. Oh, but it does look kind of peachy, but I do think it is more of a yolk. Yeah, more of a golden yolk yellow, but you can see what I mean. It has that hint of like a deeper autumn peach to him. I suppose with the yolks, they are that kind of almost orangey yellow tone, aren't they? Your next oyster. Triple pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh. And you have triples. Second set of triples there. I don't normally keep the triples, I mean if all the triples were the same colours I'd put them in the line with the twins, but if the triples are different colours I do sort of put them in the colour lines, so I hope that's okay. So your first one is a dove grey, so I'll put the dove grey there. You've got a an icy blue and a original peacock. So you can see silvers and purples definitely, and it does have some my chocolatey tones in there as well, but I can definitely see the silver and purple. So we'll make a line of peacocks there for you. Your next oyster. light pop there. And you are twinning with brighter autumn peach twins. Now these are definitely brighter than the first set of twins that you've got. Your next oyster. Double pop there. Oh, okay, so we've got both of them are runaways there as I opened it up. Sorry, I had to squish this bit with the knife because I was disconnecting the top and the bottom section. And these two kind of popped out as I did so. So we are definitely, yep, twinning with that one there as well. I'm just going to change the kitchen towel over here. And these are sort of the medium raspberry shade. So raspberry twins, and they're not the lightest, but they're definitely not the brightest. It's a gorgeous sort of medium shade there. Okay, coming back. Oh, we've just spun around. Why has it started to be funny? Sorry guys, I'm just gonna move. There we go. So I moved it and the light on top of it went a bit funny then. So your next oyster. Sharp pop there. Okay, and we think we've got another waterberry there actually. Yes, so again, waterberry is the mix between watermelon and raspberry. Is this one? Yeah, it's ever so slightly smaller and it's a slightly brighter shade compared to the first waterberry. Next oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And you have 1, 2, 3. You have triples. Triples with that one. So your third, I'm going to find it hard to keep count actually, but I think your third set of triples. And you've got another mystic purple. This one is a slight oval shape there. You've got a blush pink, so pinks I'll put here. And then you've got a silvery Cinderella. Next oyster. Oh, light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. Twinning with darker orchid twins. So we've seen orchids in sort of a various different shades. These are those darker orchids. So let me show you. So they're definitely still that pink or purpley shade. They're just slightly darker than the more pastel-y orchids that are the normal orchid colour, I would say. Your next oyster. Oh, that was a quad pop then. Oh, and the front has just cracked there as well. What's going on? So that's just a piece of shell just taking off, and there's the mother of pearl. And I can see straight away again, twinning. And twinning with raspberry twins again here. Oh, I really think I'm going to like raspberry, orchid, raspberry. I do. I really like that. But raspberry twins there. Your next oyster. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, twinning. With autumn peach twins. Now these are definitely larger than the other twins, but these ones I'd say are definitely going to be 8 or 8.5, but compared to the other twins they are larger in size. Again, at the end, if you would like me to measure them, I will do so, but they're definitely 8 to 8.5s there. But autumn peaches. Your next oyster. Slight light pop there. A little bit of a pearl blister in that one, but there's no pearls there. Just going to move that piece of flesh out the way as well. And then if we have a squidge, you are twinning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your 7th set of twins, and they are silvery Cinderella twins. They're also darker, sort of, I'd say like the medium shade of Cinderellas that we have. But yeah, silver Cinderellas. Again, they're slightly larger. They're the same sort of size as the peach, so I'd say 8 to 8.5s there. I'm just going to change the kitchen towel over again, so I'll just leave you on that screen just while I change this. Then your next oyster. Slight double pop there. You are twinning. And we've got dove grey twins this time. Dove greys. I think I'm going to have to make sort of another line of twins. If you get any more twins, I might have to sort of do double up here, or I can even do them on this side. We'll see. Let's see if we get any more twins, and if we do, I might have to have a move around. So your next oyster, soft pop. There is a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there. And in here you've got a raspberry. So raspberry I'll pop next to the blush pink here. Next oyster. Slight double pop again there. Oh, it's a green. Oh, look at that green. No more in that one. It's like a seafoam grass green. So it's, yeah, seafoam base with a grass green overtone. That is a gorgeous green. It's like a darker it's a darker seafoamy grass green. Your next oyster. You are twinning with lighter pixie dust twins. So lighter pixie dust twins. I'm going to put them on top of the autumn peaches right at the top there, just to try and keep the line for now. We've got 3 oysters to go. Okay, so your next oyster. Okay, there's no more in that one. And you've got a autumny peach. Next oyster. You are twinning. Now that bit there is just a piece of the shell. I just showed you because it was kind of round there for a second. And twinning with orchid twins. Now these orchids are the more orchid shade that we see, but if I put them next to the other orchids, can you see on this, I'll put them slightly in a bit. You can see the colour difference, but they're still orchids, if that makes sense. And then your last oyster. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. And you're ending with a silver lilac. Wow, 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 wow. Pauline, what do you think to all of these? I'll go through them all again for you in just a moment. I'm just popping this on top of the shells just to stop them from drying out until I've cleaned them out, then it stops them from breaking as much. There we go. So if you're happy with these, I'm going to need to know which ones you would like where. And of course, as you know, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Twins, you've got Pixie Dust, Autumn Peach, and then Autumn Peach, Raspberry, Dark Orchid, Lighter Orchid, Raspberry, Autumn Peach, Silvery Cinderella, and Dove Grey. On the single sides, you've got the Grassy Seafoam, Peacock, Icy Blue, Silver Cinderella, Dove Grey, 3 Mystic Purples, and a Silver Lilac, 2 Waterberries, 2 Autumn Peaches, a Golden Yolk Yellow, a Blush Pink, and a Raspberry. Oh, I've just refreshed and I think I just saw you, but it's, oh, there we go. Can we swap in 2 cream and 2 lavender, swap out 2 small Autumn Peach twins. So this one and this one for 2 cream, 2 lavender. Yeah, bear with me. I'm just going to do that for you. Cream, Lighter Orchid, and lavender on one cascade. Yeah, what order would you like them in? Cream, orchid, and then lavender. So the orchids are going to be slightly larger than the others. I hope that's okay. So like so. So cream, orchid, and then lavender. Perfect. can I get Dove Grey on the ribbon twists? You can. The Raspberry, Autumn Peach and Cinderella in cascades in that order. Raspberry, Autumn Peach, Cinderella. So literally like this. Raspberry, Autumn Peach, Cinderella. So these three like this on the other pair. So Raspberry, Peach, Cinderella. Okay. You'd like to get one of the dark orchids on the ice cream cone for Deb's heart, but invoice you. Okay, what fitting is that with? Small lobster. Okay. And then the other one you'd like to gift to Laura Senecal. Okay. Thank you, Bab. And it's definitely the first one. I'm just oohing for the next ones.
What?
It's definitely the first one. I'm just oohing for the next ones that I'll want.
Oh.
Thank you, darling. Okay. Sorry, Aaron just brought me a drink and he asked me a question, so needed to let him know. I don't think I've missed anything, so I'm just going to do the ice cream cone charm on the website as well while I can see. So ice cream cone is going there. Okay, you'd like to have a, hang on, so I'm just letting this save. There we go, that's booked in. So you'd like to have the brassy sea foam, is that right? So that one, a waterberry, a peach, and the silver lilac. Let me just scroll back up. On jump rings, but you'd like me to invoice you for them. Okay. I don't think I've missed any comments there, but I'm just going to refresh. Okay, so you'd like Rachel, Louise, Bent Anderson, Jean Ferguson, Teresa Jury, Lisa Mullin, and Nikki Woods to pick 2 pals each. Okay. Pixie, one of the pixie dusts on a pin's cap. Rachel. Okay. And do I have rose golds? I do have light creamier rose golds, yeah. So rose gold if you're happy with that one. And then a hoop fitting on the rose gold. Okay. Yolk yellow, and so the yolk yellow, and then you'd like a sunshine yellow, on lobster fittings. Mystic purple and blush pink on hoop fittings. You can. So Nikki, is this pink okay? If not, I can swap one in. And the Cinderella on hoop fitting. So I'll put them next to each other so you can see. So that's a raspberry there. pastel pink and pastel blue. So is this blue okay, or would you prefer a different blue? On pin caps. Nikki, happy with those. So these ones are Nikki's on hoop fittings. I haven't seen Teresa Drury yet. Is Teresa here? I hope I haven't missed opening. Jean, happy with those. Okay, so if Teresa's not, so I need to put the other one over here because we've swapped out two, haven't we? So if I haven't seen Teresa, Pauline, if you could pick for her. The Raspberry Twins for Teresa. Okay. So then I think we're swapping these two out unless you'd like to swap them with any of the other ones. And then if that's all correct with the loose pearls here, are you happy with these, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to do? You'd like to gift two to Chrissy Carr and then the rest into Perline. Okay, so Chrissy Carr. Are you here? Silver and purple, like so. Just going to put these two in the swaps. So just confirm, Chrissy, these two here. And then Pauline, it would mean that these three go into Perline, if that's all correct. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Okay, right, let me just put these gifted pearls in a little pile. Oh, I didn't put from Pauline. Oh, and only one of them I missed from Pauline, that's fine. So from Pauline McNiff. and then these 3 into Perline, which is very, very generous of you, and I'm sure whoever receives those are going to be very, very grateful. Okay, so Pauline, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Invoice for the additional extras for Debs will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, and I hope you'll be happy with everything, like I said. Okay, and then up next today is Judy Pearson. Judy, are you here? You're very welcome. Judy, hello, hello, hello. Judy, you have got 13 openings altogether. Which 13 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'd need to know how many of each you would like. Eight pops, 5 oysters. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And then 8 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So donating the shells, it's okay to mix them up, Judy. Perfect. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if we go down, we're going to start with your gifted pearl, then your egg pops, and then your oysters. So good luck, my lovely. Bloop. And your gifted pearl is the silver chocolate. And then coming across for egg pop number 1. And you've got 3 pearls in your first one. So you've got a purple frost. It's a pickle green. A grass green, your next egg pop, and you've got 2 pearls in this one. We've got a sky blue. Now these sky blues may look white or even like a creamy colour on the camera, but they definitely do have like this blue overtone to them. They're just very, very light sort of blue there. And then we've got an autumn peach. Your next one. You've got 2 pearls in this one. And you've got another purple frost. And then a autumn peach. And then with your next egg pop, 2 pearls in this one. So we've got a peacock greeny blue and a cranberry red. Your next egg pop here, Judy. 3 pearls in this one. Now this autumn peach here is two-tonal. Yeah, you can see it there already. So it's lighter and then it's brighter. So you can see the two-tonalness. So two-tonal autumn peach. And you've also got a grass green and a darker silvery chocolate. Your next egg pop, you've got 2 pearls in this one, and we've got a autumn peach and a pixie dust. Two more egg pops to go here, Judy. So your next one, 2 pearls in this one. We've got a purple frost and a bright pink. And then your last egg pop, 4 pearls in this one. A brighter Cadbury purple, a silver grape chocolatey purple, a dove grey, and an autumn peach. Okay, so let me move these eggshells out of the way, then we're going to move on to your oysters here, Judy. Okay, so coming back, oh, let me just open this up. And oyster number 1. There's your mother of pearl. And 1, 2, 3. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in this one. You've got a brighter pink, a icy blue, and a periwinkle. So it is a very light periwinkle, but he's definitely got that bluey purple tone to him. Next oyster. You are twinning with bright, bold raspberry twins. Now, with these raspberries, they are ever so slightly different. So you've got a brighter, darker one, and then an ever so slightly lighter raspberry. It's not a massive difference, but there's that slight difference there. Your next egg pop. Deep pop there. And you are twinning. Oh. Twinning again. And twinning with waterberry twins. So these are a mix between watermelon and raspberry. So especially when they're sitting next to the raspberries like that, you can see more of the watermelon comes through. So it's more like an orangey pink twin there. Your next oyster. Again, light pop there. You are twinning. Twinning with autumn peach twins. Oh, these three together. Autumn peach, waterberry, and then raspberry. Imagine it going that way, so top, middle, bottom for cascades. Oh, they are gorgeous. And then we've still got one oyster to go, Judy. So your last one. Light pop. Oh, and we've got a runaway there. There's your mother of pearl. Okay, so we have triples. You've got 3 pearls in your last oyster. Okay, so in here you've got a icy Pepsi blue, a seafoam green, and an autumn peach. Okay, Judy, I'll need to know which colours you would like to have on your jewellery. If there's anything that you'd like to swap out, then I can do that for you and we can swap in colours of your choice. Or if you're happy with all of these, that's absolutely fine as well. So if I go through them all for you, twins wise, you've got raspberry twins, waterberry twins, and Autumn Peach Twins. You've then got the greeny blue Peacock, the Cinderella blue, and then the Icy Pepsi blue, pickle green, 2 grass greens and a seafoam green, purple frost ×3, Cadbury purple, silver grape purple and a periwinkle, 2 silver chocolates and a pixie dust, autumn peaches all the way across, cranberry red, 2 brighter pinks and a dove grey. So you'd like to have a golden yolk yellow for the sunset. Swap out the blood orange. So swap this one. So this one's more cranberry red, but it's very, very close to blood orange. So I think that's right there. If I've got the wrong pearl though, do shout out to let me know. So golden yolk yellow on the sunset. Yeah. Pastel cream pixie dust on the beaches. So this one, which is the pixie dust, is that right, on the beaches? Perfect. Icy blue, so this one or this one. So number 1 or number 2? I think this one's more Cinderella, so this one. Perfect. Okay, so that's your jewellery chosen for. So the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls, Judy. So are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? Sometimes we do, Emma, yeah. Small lobster fitting on the peach twins. Okay. Pink caps on 2 purple. Do you mind which 2 purple? These 2 possibly. If there's a different 2, then please let me know. Okay. So then the remaining pearls here, Judy. Oh, sorry, I've just seen your comment. Both Cinderella blue, both pink, both gunmetal, 2 perline. Oh, bless you. So 2 Cinderella, both pink, and both of the darker. So these ones are the silvery chocolates. So these 6 you'd like to pop into perline. Bless your heart. It's very, very kind of you. And again, I'm sure whoever receives those are going to be very, very happy. Very, very kind of you. Okay, so your remaining pals, what do you think to these? Wait list. No. No, there's no wait list for the other colours. So the remaining pals here, are you happy with as your loose pals? So I don't know if I'm seeing all your comments, Judy. So I'm just going to refresh here. No, so there's no, the colours that you've got here, I don't have a waiting list for any of these. So if you're happy, then that'll be your loose pals. So if you just confirm for me, that's very kind of you to think for the waiting list though. But yeah, no, I don't have the wait for any of these ones. Loose are happy with these as your loose pearls. Brilliant. Okay. Perfect. So Judy, thank you for the donation with your shells. I do appreciate that there. The invoice for your extras will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And thank you for the pearls into Perline. I'm sure whoever receives those are going to be very, very grateful. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okie dokie. Up next in today is Annette Birkinshaw. Annette, are you here? Judy, you're very, very welcome. Annette, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark that you're here. And you'd like to have all egg pops. Okay, so you've got 8 openings altogether. Oh, I tried to grab 4 then, but nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there certain colours, Annette, that you're hoping for? So again, going to start with Perline for your gifted pearl, and then we'll come across to your egg pops here. Look, it's a pickle. You've got a pickle green as your gifted pearl. Okay, so egg pop number 1. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. A Cinderella, an icy blue, a silvery chocolatey bronze. Looking for Cinderellas for your 25th wedding anniversary gifts. Oh, I love that. Fingers crossed for some Cinderellas for you. You've got a darker gunmetal grey and a golden peach. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in this one, and we do have a Cinderella. So that first one in there is definitely an icy blue, but that one there is definitely a Cinderella. So we can see the difference there. You've then got a greeny blue peacock. So I know that one doesn't look as bright, but that one's definitely got gorgeous peacock tones going through him. And a brighter blood orange. Your next egg pop. We've got 3 pearls in this one. You've got another Cinderella blue. You've got a TARDIS blue. And you've got a purple frost. Next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. We've got a silver chocolate, an autumn peach, a pastel apple green. So this is going to look kind of yellowy green as well, but it's a pastel apple green, and then an icy blue. Three pearls in this one, and you've got a lemon yellow. Can you see that? No, I'm going to move it to the top. So lemon yellow, a grass green, and a darker deep purple. 2 pearls in this one, and we've got an autumn peach and a silver chocolate. Four pearls in this one, a Cinderella blue, a bright hot pink. I'm going to have to pop it down there, I'll just move it up a little bit. There we go, bright hot pink, a purple frost, and again, this one's a really dark chocolate, so it's almost like a gunmetal chocolate there. And then with your last egg pop, 4 pearls in this one as well, and you've got a lavender, another darker deep purple, a grass green, and a bridal white. Okay, so Annette, I'm going to need to know which colours you would like where, and of course if you're not happy with any of these, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got the lemon yellow at the top, purple frost, dark deep purple, purple frost, lavender, dark deep purple, greeny blue, peacock, icy blue, 2 Cinderella blues, TARDIS blue, icy blue, Cinderella blue, pickle green, pastel apple green, 2 grass greens, silver chocolates of different shades coming across, gunmetal grey, bridal white, golden peach, 2 autumn peaches, a blood orange, and a bright hot pink. Bracelet first, of course you can. So with the bracelet, I'll need to know obviously what colours you'd like on there and what order you would like them in as well. All cinders, a dark one in the middle, 2 pale at either side, and being silver cinders at each end. I don't think I've got silver Cinderellas, but bear with me because I will look in my swap pot. So I think this is the darkest. So that might be the darkest one I've got. And then let me have a look for silver Cinderellas. I'm just not sure if I've got silver Cinderella. And if you're happy with, I'll need to know what what 3 you'd like to swap out. If I can find some silver Cinderellas. Yeah, what 3 you'd like to swap out as well. Oh, I think, you know what? Ta-da! Look, look. Okay. So if you're happy with this, I'll need to know what 3 you'd like to swap out. I'm just going to bring it up, have a look. I know it's going to be a bit bright here, but so Cinderella in the middle, then you've got the 2 lighters, which were your ones. Hang on, let me get it so it's not as bright. There you go. Then you've got silver Cinderellas on each side. So I added in 3, so I'd need to know what 3 we're swapping out, if you're happy with that, of course. So I haven't taken them out yet, just because I haven't seen a confirmation from yourself. Oh, can I swap the... Oh, it won't let me see. I'm just trying to see that thread. Can I swap the lighter ones end to end, please? Swap out the 3 from the bottom one. Can you swap the lighter ones? Oh, to the end. That was my fault. I didn't read that then. So lighter ones to the end. I see. And then swap out, let me read the end of that comment. Swap out 3 from the bottom. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3. So it will go light silver Cinderella, darker Cinderella, silver Cinderella, lighter Cinderella. Are you happy with that there? Perfect. Brilliant. And then which colour would you like on your other item? Or other 2 items, sorry. Oh, I need more staples. Can you have matching Cinderellas on the earrings? and any shade of Cinderella for the necklace. And then which 3 would you like to swap out for those, my lovely? Three from the bottom. Okay, are you happy with those ones there? So again, it's quite hard to see with the blues, but the necklace I did a slightly darker blue compared to the earrings, if that's okay, just because then it ties it in with the bracelet having the different shades. Perfect. Brilliant. Okay, so then the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. Are you happy with these, Annette, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? It is Sam, yeah. And for some reason it's come to my head. Apparently that one line though. I do know the rest of the song, it's just... Oh. Can I move the 2 icy blues to the other side? Swap in 2 sea greens, 2 purple frosts, and 2 hot pinks. Yeah, which 6 am I swapping out? Do they need to be matching, or are you happy if they're just... So they're not matching, but yeah, if you need them to be matching, shout out and I will do so. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Can they be matching? Yep, so these 2, nope, they're not, so bear with me. Which 6 am I swapping out? The purple frost, I think it's just how they catch the light. They are matching, but I think, yeah, just when they catch the light, they just look ever so slightly different sometimes. I need to swap 6 out. Swap bottom 5 and the top 1. Sorry, I don't think all your comments are coming through to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yeah. They are great. Perfect. Single icy blues and hot pinks as well. Yeah, so I need another 2 to swap out. The end purple and the light blue. Okie dokie. Can you get 2 lilacs and swap any 2? Okay. And then you'd like to gift Andrea Bennett, Deborah Davy, Diane Haspel, Chloe Garland for her daughter, Christina Mickelson and Patricia Grail. Okay, so the pearls that are on the left, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? Shall I collect those up? Pin caps on those ones. Okay. So Patricia, you'd like a purple. Yeah. Christina grass green on a jump ring. Andrea, you'd like to have a lavender. Lavender for you, Andrea, on a pin cap. Yeah. Chloe, so I don't really have dark Cinderella blues, but I can do one like that if that's okay. And then hold it for Tuesday. So if that's not okay, do shout out and let me know. But I have to pop it in the bag just because otherwise the comments move so quickly with gifted pearls, I don't want to get it wrong. So I'm looking for Deborah Davy and Diane Haspel. And if they're not here, Annette, you'll have to pick for them if that's okay. A darker lavender for Deborah. Yeah. And then Diane, so darker lavender. Diane Haspel, would you like to pick one for her as well? And then a purple frost for Diane. Okay, so that leaves you with 2 remaining pearls. What do you think with those? The last ones, 1 to Sam Heyman and 1 to Diane, oh, where did it go? Diane Berber Costner. Okay, what colours would you ladies like? The darker one on a lobster fitting Sam, yeah. Raspberry. And hold for your opening. Hold for Tuesday. Perfect. Okay, so Annette, I hope you're happy with everything there. I hope you're going to be happy with everything, and obviously I hope you have an amazing anniversary as well. And yeah, no, there was no shelves, it was all egg pops, but I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, and then that does bring us to the end of the live for today. So we're going to be back again on, Annette, you're very welcome, on Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. BST. Oh, it's a Sunday. Annette, thank you for the stars. I hope you all have a brilliant Monday morning start to your week. My kids finished school on Friday for the summer. So my weird routine, I call it my weird routine because it's a weird routine because I work from home and they're going to be home. So my weird routine starts tomorrow, but I'm still here, I'm still working away. Yeah, have a great Monday morning and I'll see you on Tuesday, guys. Take care. Bye.